People of the verse, hello and welcome to the channel. It's the Eradicator, and in today's video we are going to comment a little bit on Chris Roberts' latest post on Spectrum, and I'm not talking about the one that directly was a reply to Kamural talking about the atmospheric room system. He actually made another post, another reply on that thread here, more defending the Star Citizen project and responding to all the negativity surrounding Star Citizen, which I think was a good move. I think it is important for Chris Roberts sometimes to defend himself, to show his passion, and to show that he is still invested towards the project, something that I have myself doubted. I confess, yes, it's true, I did doubt it, and so what? There were reasons for me to doubt. There were reasons for us to doubt there were reasons for us to even believe that perhaps he could have been chasing the Equinox, if you see what I mean. Well, obviously, it doesn't seem like it is the case. That's why that video that I made a couple of days ago was using the conditional mood, which basically you use the conditional when you talk about a hypothetical situation, not a real situation. So I'm glad that he did this response here, and one of the things that I wanted to highlight was when he will explain what we can currently do in Star Citizen, which I think is very interesting, because a lot of people seem to have been commenting that particular aspect, especially the parrot part. I'm going to quote here what he says. He says, "We are on track to have over 1 million unique players this year. Star Citizen already has the main game loops of space sim, cargo hauling, commodity trading, mercenary, pirate, bounty hunting, and mining. Just spending time refining and finishing these would make Star Citizen, with all of its detail and fidelity, more engrossing than any finished space sim you can play today." Now, I want to talk about the specific gameplay loops he's talking about here: commodity trading, cargo hauling, mercenary, pirate, bounty hunting, and mining, what their state currently are as of right now in September 2020 in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10. So first, we'll start with cargo hauling. So here is very interesting, because what Chris means here by cargo hauling is not actually buying cargo, at some of the community, some of the trade outposts, like for example, Bezdek on Ariel or Tramon Myers on Selin, right? This is actually commodity trading, which is what people can come here with a Caterpillar, for example, fill their Caterpillar or their Carax with hundreds of standard cargo units or SCU, and buy, for example, Laranite, Titanium at one place, say, let's say for example for maybe 7 alpha UEC, and then sell that at maybe Lorville or New Babish for 9 alpha UEC and making a hefty profit. This is commodity trading. Cargo hauling is a little bit different. Cargo hauling is basically what currently we have as delivery missions. So we pick up, for example, a box at a certain outpost, fly to another outpost, and then deliver that box there. This is cargo hauling. That is what you haul in your cargo. You can do different types of cargo hauling missions. You can do the legitimate ones and also the not so legitimate ones that make you to haul, for example, some drugs or some special packages that may get you into trouble if you are being intercepted by local security forces. So that is what Chris Roberts here means by cargo hauling, just in case you were not really sure about the difference between cargo hauling and commodity trading in this specific post. As of Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, so right now cargo hauling seems to be a little bit limited, because we only have delivery missions from one planetary system to another. You cannot deliver cargo from one planet to another. This is something that hopefully is going to make it into Star Citizen Alpha 3.11, but it is also something that devs did say on Spectrum they didn't have time to implement in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, which is why we should expect further expansion regarding cargo hauling in the near future. Hopefully they did have time to implement those extra missions into Star Citizen Alpha 3.11. As far as commodity trading goes here, we should expect also more in the future, especially as we are going to get eventually further down the line iCache, and which is going to also allow us to have more cargo. We are going to also have a better refined cargo grades, which is also going to allow us to have bigger cargo ships, such as, for example, the Hull C and the entire Hull series. These cargo ships also require docking, the ability to dock, so the docking mechanics that we did see inside Star Citizen about 10 days ago. This is not there yet, but I think that the future is going to be very exciting for cargo holders, at least starting from Star Citizen Alpha 3.11, as we are going to have the first glimpse of that future when we will have those extended cargo decks in space stations. Now let's move on to Mercenary, and I think that those missions are a little bit repetitive as of now. They're just here to test the AI and test the FPS guns, in my opinion. Mercenary in space first, so you can take those missions where you have to clear out some sectors out of pirates. Usually they are around the same places, so if you are around Crusader, you are going to have to do those missions in the asteroid belt around Yela. If you are around Hurston, you are going to go towards the debris fields around each of the moons of Hurston. I wish that we could have a couple of them in the open space area. I'm not a big fan of jousting in asteroids, but this is Chris Roberts' game, and this is something that he really likes to do, so it is what it is. We also have, when we do those mercenary missions, we can also save some cargo ships. These are the ECN missions. We used to have escort missions, but they seem to have been disabled in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10. I haven't seen any of those escort missions in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, but they used to be there in Star Citizen Alpha 3.9. I believe that as more things get added into the servers, they have to remove features because servers can't handle all of the intended features Star Citizen have in their current state. I hope that as we get to have one-day server meshing and iCache, we'll get some of those features that have been gone, especially some of those mercenary missions that we used to have in the past. Now let's talk about the Parrot gameplay loop, which I think is very interesting. This is the one that created most controversy in the responses that I've seen to Chris Roberts' post, saying that what are you talking about? We don't have Parrot gameplay right now. Actually, we do have piracy in the game. It's just that the problem with piracy is that most people don't know how it works, and when people are being pirates, they fail to recognize that this is piracy and they call it griefing, which is actually not. As of right now in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, I would recognize maybe two different ways to pirate. The first one is to actually get inside a ship. Not everybody is cautious, unfortunately, and I have seen that recently. I've made a video about it a couple of weeks ago. Some people still leave their ships open when they go to outposts, and any pirate, when you do that, any pirate can sneak into that ship, wait until you are out of the administrative zones, and then threaten you to kill you and take control of the ship if you don't give them some money. This is classic piracy 101, and it is something that people do regularly right now in Star Citizen. The other form of piracy that I think is starting to emerge right now, I've seen that a lot, especially as more and more people seem to be trading at specific locations. I would say maybe on the outposts on Ariel. This is where I've seen that the most, but I've also seen that happening above Tram and Myers around Selling as well, which is a moon of Crusader, where you have pirates just waiting and lurking around some of the outposts, waiting for merchants to fill their cargo hold, and then when they are leaving the outpost, they say, give me X amount of money or I blow up your ship. And this is again a great form of piracy, I suppose. This is exactly the way it works. So this is another reason why you must watch out always for the chat. Be careful, you may also be called via direct messaging as well. Always, if that's the case, never insult a pirate who is always giving their condition. This is not griefing. Griefing is happening when people just kill you for the sake of killing you and they think it's funny. That is griefing. But if it is actually the result of you not complying to the demands of a pirate, that is still piracy, and that's basically a pirate putting into execution their threats. But again, the job of a pirate is not to kill people. The job of a parrot is to take money of people. So usually when a parrot is killing its prey, it's because the parrot has failed, but that remains nevertheless piracy. And yes, I believe that Chris is right when he's saying that there is piracy right now in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10. Next, I'd like to talk about bounty hunting, which was also mentioned here. Bounty hunting in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, I would say, in my opinion, is not satisfactory, even though I wish it was. This is something that I really look forward to. We do have bounty hunting ships. We have, for example, the Titan Renegade. We have also not the Titan Renegade. We have the Titan with the cells in the back. I forgot the name. I'm sorry about this. We got the Cutlass Blue. We also have the Anvil Hawk. These are ships with prison pods inside where we're supposed to be able to put our victims. We already also have body dragging, but we have no means right now to incapacitate or bounties and put them in the cargo holds and send them to Klesher prison. Unfortunately, I hope that this is going to be a gameplay loop in the future, but probably we need something like iCache once more. What we have right now with bounty hunting is very simple. It is very similar to mercenary. Just go to a place, kill the target, and that's pretty much it, whether it is NPC or player alike. Not really exciting right now. Player bounties pay more than NPCs. The problem is that player bounties do take a very long time to cash in, simply because players move a lot and it's very difficult to track them. It takes a long time, and 10 to 15,000 alpha UEC per kill for maybe an hour or 2 hours is, in my opinion, not enough. Just like a few thousand alpha UECs just to kill maybe Krumstad 3 or Krumstad 4 NPC player who also has an escort of several ships, which is going to be very risky if you're a solo player. If you're doing that for just 4 or 5,000 alpha UEC is not worth it for me. So I think that there's a problem right now with bounty hunting. It simply is not paying enough. And last but not least is, well, least for me but not least for most people, is mining. I think that mining is perhaps, as of right now, the most complete gameplay loop that we have in Reverse. We have several ships dedicated to mining. You can do it solo, multi-crew, you can do it by foot, in a ground vehicle, in a spaceship. You have multiple commodities that you can get through mining as well. And I think that a lot of people who are into mining really enjoy mining when playing Star Citizen. As far as I'm concerned, I've also tried mining in several games, including X4, Elite Dangerous, and Star Citizen. And even though this is maybe the activity that I like the least in any space game, I still believe that mining in Star Citizen is more enjoyable than any of the other games that I've played right now when it comes to space sims. So I think that already right now we are on into something interesting when it comes to mining with Star Citizen. And Chris Roberts here, I think, is right to be proud of this when he is defending the game. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget that this month I've got a giveaway. I'm giving away, thanks to Buzz69, a talent shrike with lifetime insurance. So shout out to Buzz69 for supporting this channel. You are absolutely awesome and we all appreciate what you're doing for us. Also, I have a second giveaway. I am giving away a rock with a Cutlass Black that comes with lifetime insurance. All you have to do to get yourself winning is to be a subscriber of this channel and comment to any videos related to Star Citizen posted this month. The winner will be announced early October. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, everyone. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.